The 10th Asia-Europe Summit is underway in Milan. It brings together 53 countries. Together, its members account for 62% of the world's population, 57% of GDP, and 60% of global trade. Roee Ruttenberg has been following these events and filed this report for us.
As a club, ASA members cover quite the turf, from Britain and Finland in the north and west to the Republic of Korea and New Zealand in the east and south. As leaders of the Asia-Europe meeting countries gathered in Milan, the gaps between them were clearly not just about distance. Concerned about economic recovery, the leaders of France and host Italy insisted Europe's priority should be stimulus spending, not a crackdown on their deficits. It's a position at odds with Germany's Angela Merkel.
Relaunching growth is the best way of stabilizing the markets. We're out of the most severe phase of the Eurozone crisis, but Europe has not got back onto the path of growth. It's living through a phase of stagnation.
All, and I mean all, member states must fully respect the rules of the Growth and Stability Pact. These rules have to be applied credibly in all member states.
While economic cooperation is the focus, participants also admit the meetings on the sidelines are just as important. China's Premier Li Keqiang met on Thursday with his counterparts from Greece and Thailand, for example, and vowed to push for more bilateral projects. Premier Li also met with his Vietnamese counterpart, Nguyen Thanh Dung, vowing to resolve their maritime dispute. The Chinese leader said relations between the two countries had, quote, come back on track. The same might not be said about the EU and its neighbor Russia. Germany's Chancellor met with Ukraine's president outside of the event and vowed to back sanctions against Moscow while simultaneously pursuing dialogue. Speaking in Belgrade before traveling to Milan, the Russian president called the sanctions absurd.
Those who are trying to complicate our economy and our lives are complicating things for themselves.
European leaders say they want an end to Russia's conflict with Ukraine, an end to the fighting, and an end to a gas dispute that they say threatens European stability. They want backing from Asian countries, and they're hoping to use this summit and the meetings on the side to convince them. Roee Ruttenberg, CCTV in Milan.